Good evening. You are watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. Oman Investment Authority succeeds in reducing the indebtedness of its subsidiaries by over 23% in 2 years and tops the list of global sovereign funds in terms of investment returns. And Muscat Stock Exchange celebrates the first trading of shares of Sohar International Bank after it merged with HSBC Bank Oman, in line with the plans to enhance the performance of the national economy. Those were the headlines. Now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sent a cable of greetings to His Majesty King Mohammed VI of the Kingdom of Morocco on the occasion of His Majesty's birthday. His Majesty the Sultan also sent a cable of greetings to Her Excellency President Katalin Novak of Hungary on her country's National Day. And His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq received a cable of thanks from His Highness Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, Emir of the State of Qatar, in response to His Majesty's cable of condolences on the death of His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Hamad bin Abdullah bin Jassim Al Thani. Oman Investment Authority succeeds in reducing the indebtedness of its subsidiaries by over 23% in 2 years. More details in the following report.
Oman Investment Authority (OIA) seeks to review business aspects of its subsidiaries and reduce their debt levels with an aim of enhancing their ability to invest and grow, improve their credit rating, and enable them to achieve profits, with a main aim of them developing their performance, raising their efficiency, and enabling them to contribute effectively to the national economy. Oman Investment Authority succeeded in reducing its indebtedness by more than 23% in 2 years to reach about 9 billion Omani riyals after it touched 12 billion Omani riyals in the year 2020. OIA and its companies were also able during the past year to pay 3 billion Omani riyals, of which 600 million Omani riyals were paid ahead of time, in addition to reducing the interest rate for some corporate loans in several local banks and saving more than 50 million Omani riyals during the loan period. As a reflection of those efforts, the subsidiaries of Oman Investment Authority recorded profits over the past year that exceeded 1 billion and 400 million Omani riyals, on which OIA topped the list of the global sovereign funds in terms of investment return. Those corrective steps are in line with the government's directions towards reducing public debt to safe levels, with its planned payments of 900 million Omani riyals of corporate indebtedness during the current year, in addition to issuing government guarantee of more than 230 million Omani riyals on a loan of one of OIA's subsidiaries, all to enhance the companies of OIAs towards financial sustainability, reduce risks, enhance investor confidence, achieve their national goals, and contribute to the economic development.
His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received today His Excellency Qais Saad Al Amri, Ambassador of the Republic of Iraq, accredited to the Sultanate of Oman. His Excellency the Minister of the Royal Office welcomed the guest, affirming the bilateral relations binding both countries. During the meeting, they reviewed aspects of bilateral cooperation and ways of enhancing them, and they exchanged views on a number of issues of common interest. His Excellency General Sultan bin Mohammed Al Nu'mani, Minister of the Royal Office, received His Excellency Dr. Idris Mea, Ambassador of the Syrian Arab Republic, accredited to the Sultanate of Oman. During the meeting, the two sides reviewed bilateral relations linking the Sultanate of Oman with the Syrian Arab Republic and exchanged cordial conversations on a number of areas of cooperation and ways of developing them. Muscat Stock Exchange celebrated the merge of Sohar International Bank and HSBC Bank Oman. The ceremony was held under the patronage of His Excellency Abdus Salam bin Mohammed Al Murshidi, Chairman of Oman Investment Authority. More details in the following report.
Muscat Stock Exchange rang the market opening bell today to mark the first stock trading of Sohar International Bank after its merge with HSBC Bank Oman. With the merging of the two entities, the total source capital of Sohar International Bank now exceeds 560 million Omani riyals, with 5.5 billion shares and more than 6,000 shareholders.
Today is a momentous day for Sohari International and the banking sector in Oman. This merger is not just a merger of two companies, but is a merger of passions, is a merger of aspirations. Now we are seriously a number two bank in the banking sector here, and with the larger players in the local market, they will play a greater role in the overall Oman economic diversification, and that is the cornerstone of our whole growth plan.
Sohar International Bank announced that it's in the process of signing an agreement with U Capital to provide continuous orders for supply and demand on the bank's shares, as well as to enhance liquidity of the bank's shares on Muscat Stock Exchange. The merging of publicly traded companies contributes to establishing solid economic blocks that boost their competitiveness among companies of the financial sector regionally and internationally. It also contributes to achieving further gains for investors through providing more flexible options that diversify their investment portfolios.
The Muscat Stock Exchange main index closed at 4,772 points, recording a decline by 12 points and 0.26% compared to the last trading session that reached 4,785 points. The total value of trading reached 6.8 million Omani riyals, recording an increase by 80.1% compared to the last trading session that reached 3,822,404 Omani riyals. The report issued by Muscat Stock Exchange pointed out that the market value also increased by 0.769% to reach around 24.14 billion Omani riyals. The Ministry of Health signed an agreement with Oman India Fertilizer Company, OMIFCO, and Oman Liquefied Natural Gas Company to fund the establishment of a dialysis unit in Bidiya Hospital, North Al-Sharqiya Governorate. The agreement comes as a strategic partnership aiming to achieve the common good for the community and upgrade the public health services across the Sultanate of Oman. The Ministry of Health affirmed that the establishment of a dialysis unit in the Wilaya of Bidiya was among the prioritized projects listed by the ministry to serve the residents of North Al-Sharqiya Governorate. Still to come in our news bulletin. The activities of Al Jabal Al Akhdar Festival 2023 are concluded amid a huge turnout from visitors. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman Television. The Ministry of Higher Education, Research and Innovation organized an introductory gathering for new students who received admission to scholarships abroad and study grants for the academic year 2023-2024. The meeting held at Sultan Qaboos University was aimed at enlightening the students and their parents about the latest developments and scholarship procedures in terms of academic, financial and religious aspects. It laid emphasis on security and legal awareness and underlined the issues to which the students should pay attention to during their study period. The students learned about the support that could be extended to them through the Ministry's Directorate General of Scholarships and Offices of Cultural Attaches abroad. Admiral Ariel Di Carlo, the commander-in-chief of the Italian fleet and the accompanying military delegation, visited the Maritime Security Center. During the visit, the guest was briefed on the roles of the center and its various efforts in maintaining the security and safety of the environment and navigation in the Omani maritime area. He also toured the facilities and equipment of the center, which possess modern technologies and systems that fulfill its national duties. The Royal Army of Oman's music band achieved several advanced positions in the World Music Competition in Glasgow, Scotland. It achieved the first place in the competition of infantry and discipline competition and the second place in the instrumental competition. It also achieved advanced global places out of more than 180 musical bands from various world countries. During their participation in the competition, the Royal Army of Oman's music band presented several musical compositions that resonated with the audience and received their appreciation. They praised the high level of performance demonstrated by the Royal Army of Oman's music band throughout these competitions. Meanwhile, the Royal Air Force of Oman musical band also concluded its participation in the World Music Competition. The Environment Authority issued a decision to issue regulations governing environmental permits, affirming that the existing environmental permits for activities and projects will continue to be effective until their expiration date before the new regulations come into effect. The new decision includes several provisions and numerous advantages to encourage companies to comply with environmental standards and sustainability. One of the key advantages is the simplification of procedures for obtaining and improving environmental permits for projects, as well as reducing costs and complexities while enhancing efficiency in the issuance process for investors and companies, along with reducing fees and financial penalties. The activities of Al Jabal Al Akhdar Festival 2023 were concluded yesterday amid a huge turnout of visitors from inside and outside the Sultanate of Oman. More details in the following report.
After 17 days of exciting events ranging from sports, artistic, fun, scientific, cultural, and entertainment activities, the Al Jabal Al Akhdar Festival 2023 concluded with over 60,000 citizens, residents, and tourists from inside and outside the Sultanate of Oman visited the festival.
We are witnessing the last day of Jabal Akhdar Festival, and we are so proud of this organization. We are getting a great feedback about it from people who visit us from inside Oman and outside Oman, aiming for this festival to be better in next year, inshallah. And this festival is also was managed by the governorate to raise the economy of the wilaya, and also to make it an attractive destination of tourism in Oman.
Families and their children enjoyed a host of stage shows, games, and fun activities. Local entrepreneurs and owners of SMEs found the festival a significant platform to promote their products and generate revenue.
We, as owner of small and medium enterprises here in Al Jabal Al Akhdar, we meet a lot of visitors from Oman and also from other countries. We show them our products, natural products, also our pure essential oils, and the festival was good chance for us to increase our sales.
I'm so happy to be here in Jabal Akhdar. It's fantastic festival. I like it.
Besides including events curated for youth interests, the festival highlighted the prominent historical, cultural, and natural attractions of the wilaya of Al Jabal Al Akhdar. The huge turnout and wide community participation achieved by the Al Jabal Al Akhdar Festival 2023 contribute to the economic and tourism promotion of the wilaya of Al Jabal Al Akhdar. صالح بخلفان الرحبي، ولاية of Al Jabal Al Akhdar الداخلية، Governorate.
This is the Sultanate of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main headlines once again. Oman Investment Authority succeeds in reducing the indebtedness of its subsidiaries by over 23% in 2 years and tops the list of global sovereign funds in terms of investment returns. And Muscat Stock Exchange celebrates the first trading of shares of Sohar International Bank after it merged with HSBC Bank Oman, in line with the plans to enhance the performance of the national economy. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the newsroom and the studios, it's good night.